We'll do it live. All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
We're going to be fragging you. Plasma grenade on your mom's face. Shotgun in your daddy's mouth. Rocket launcher on the family pet.
The finest insanity on your radio dial.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
The Flipside Radio Show.
Amazing. Let's go.
Hey, mellow out, man.
East Coast to West Coast, it don't matter. Down south to up north, it don't matter. Hollywood or in the hood, it don't matter. Either way, it's all good. I'm telling you.
20 officers found Penn still nude from the waist down, walking around the bar, thrusting his hips in the air. They took him outside and told him to sit at a wooden picnic table. He exposed himself again and engaged in sexual intercourse with the wooden picnic table.
Any port in the storm, I guess.
Probably made a sound, which most men don't do. And most guys are just like, I'm not gonna judge you. I know what you're doing. It sounds like they stabbed their toe.
But I've been told when the music gets down in your soul, it makes you wanna lose control.
When it was launched about a week ago, it was actually the number 6 free app downloaded from the App Store on the Apple network, which is amazing because the first 5 are porn. 6 through like 15, also porn. Oh, so the National Film Board split the porn market. So people were like, man, big titties, juicy asses, National Film Board, awesome, I'm gonna download that in between jerking it.
down and
Down the white water.
That's not the first time you heard that, is it?
No. No, I've heard it before.
You've heard it before.
It's funny every time.
It is funny every time. Welcome to the flip side. This is an equipment test, as I have taken upon myself to buy a bunch of equipment and test it out at home. I'm JD, and joining me for the first time in a brand new studio is Alicia Simpson. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Look at that video. That video is just awesome, isn't it?
That's me.
Who the hell put that together? It's just an incredible video. Now, Alicia Simpson, you and I have known each other for a little while now, which is great. Because, I don't know, should we let the cat out of the bag there?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, we're dating. Which was a total utter surprise to a lot of people, including myself, because you're just this incredible young woman who is very serious into bodybuilding and accomplished. And I am just a lowly little radio disc jockey. And yes.
What are you talking about? You're like a local celebrity.
I am like a local celebrity. Yes, thank you. But anyway, we've known each other for a while, and we've been training together, which is utterly great. And I wanted to sit down and test out this new equipment here. And I needed something on the screen because we're streaming on Twitch and on YouTube and a Mixer. And of course, we put together, look at that logo right there. That is awesome. That's beautiful. You're looking at Alicia Simpson's little compilation video of her progress over the years in getting into bodybuilding and progressing through it and learning, and even the last shot there being of your competition experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I guess I wanted to set up and test this equipment and see how things go. As well, I wanted to sit down and maybe get a couple of questions out of the way for someone of your experience and of your training, because you get a lot of attention on social media. Not a lot of it is good.
There's some weirdos out there.
There are some weirdos out there, yeah. You got a weird message today. It was like Savani or something like that. Sanvi. Which is like, okay.
Another language or something?
I don't
know.
Must have been something. But anyway, wanted to sit down and just say thank you for joining me. Thank you for going out with me and going bowling with me and watching us both do miserable.
Oh my god, best date ever.
But also, thank you for taking the time and trusting me to sit down and do this equipment test and do a little bit of an AMA.
My pleasure.
I'll start things off, and if you want to ask some questions in the comments on Twitch, on Mixer, and on YouTube, feel free. Go right ahead. But I'll start off with a quick question, and that question is, what got you into bodybuilding?
Well, I guess short answer would be um I decided one day I wasn't feeling that great about myself
Right.
and looked in the mirror and thought to myself, well, I got to change this. So I started doing at-home workout programs, and I was feeling really fired up about completing some of those. So I got into marathon running because I wanted to further challenge myself.
Yeah, which is insane. Because like you and I had an interview before, and we briefly touched on marathon running.
Mhm.
Marathon runners go through like immense amount of training, and like it's almost torture going through a marathon.
Yeah, I mean the training leading up to it it's kind of fun. It's it's not so bad. Once you get to the actual marathon though, and about depending how long it is, like a 10K or 21K, which was my a big mistake of running my first marathon being a 21K.
Wow.
Halfway through that, I'm like thinking to myself, why did I do this? I'm going to die.
Right.
But at the end of it, it was just such a great feeling crossing the finish line. It was such a great accomplishment. And so that just, I started raising the bar a little higher after that. And I got certified as a nutritionist, and that led me into bodybuilding, which was just another new and exciting challenge. And same with the marathon running. When I step on that stage and step off the stage, it's just that feeling of accomplishment, that adrenaline rush, and then the feeling of accomplishment afterwards.
That's awesome. Yeah. So it was a challenge, and it was a life choice for you to get into bodybuilding and just basically get into shape.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool. I can relate to that big time.
Mm-hmm.
More, yeah, like big time. Because I went through something like that about 7 years ago. And it was very much just like a looking back and looking in the mirror and going, I'm just not happy with who I am and how I look and how I feel.
Right.
What did you ever find yourself making mistakes when it came to nutrition? For me, I'll relate a story right now. For me, it was very much like, okay, things that made sense. Stay away from junk food, stay away from chocolate, stay away from sugars, stay away from fast food. But at one point in time, I tried to have Chinese food for lunch, and then about an hour later, go to the gym. And I was I was destroyed like halfway through my workout. It was disgusting. And I immediately okay, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah.
And my other mistake was I thought I bought protein powder. Turns out I bought vitamin powder. That didn't go well. Talk about being out of energy. My goodness. And also explaining that to the nutritionist and explaining that to the guy behind the counter at the protein store or the health food store. Mm-hmm. When I brought it in, he went, "Yeah, this is vitamin water. This is vitamin mix." Yeah. So yeah, I made some mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in the beginning we all do for sure.
Yeah.
I know when I started eating healthy, I would load my plate up with I'd have my protein and my veggies, and I had some white potatoes. I was like, hey, this is good. And then I'd go to the fridge. I'd grab all the condiments, like literally all the condiments.
Right.
I'd put ketchup on my potatoes. I'd be putting dressing on my salad. I'd be putting mustard, like honey Dijon, on my fish or something.
It's good.
Like just loaded with condiments.
I mean, that's good. I mean, I love honey Dijon. Mm-hmm. Not too much of a fan of ketchup, but yeah, totally can be like, yeah, okay, so you're completely deflating and defeating the purpose of eating
The
healthy
meal. Yeah.
and also working out.
Hmm.
In fact, I told you a story about someone who was saying like, yeah, I totally worked out and had a great exercise and blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, cool. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to Dairy Queen to grab something to eat now. I'm like, you're completely negating everything you did.
Just like so much for that workout.
Yeah, exactly. Another question. Like if you are following Alicia Simpson, what's your Instagram handle?
Alicia Simpson 13.
Alicia Simpson 13. And if you're in the chat, then feel free to ask a question if you like. We'll just kill time until I feel like we've done enough. Another question is there's this misconception about people. I don't want to be biased or sound like insensitive or anything like that, but it seems as though women are less comfortable sweating than men. Do you have to sweat to work out? In your opinion?
Well, you don't have to. But for me, I like working up a good sweat because I really feel like I'm working and pushing myself then.
Right.
And then I just feel I feel that high more afterwards because I worked that much harder. I'm sweating so much.
Right.
But you don't necessarily have to sweat to
Like-
get in a good workout.
Like when I work out, like I'm a mess. Like you gotta hose me down afterward. It is disgusting.
Grab a towel.
Exactly.
And not like the little gym towels either, like a beach towel.
Exactly. Exactly. Like but that's just me. But that's also my makeup too. One, I'm comfortable with sweating. And two, it's just I sweat at a warm breeze. But that's because of just my makeup and my tolerance to warm weather.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
So you don't necessarily have to sweat to know that you're getting a good workout.
No, but I mean, I want to put it out there though, like ladies, please go to the gym and work up a sweat. Don't be afraid to.
Yeah.
You're gonna shower later anyway, so just get dirty,
And
get
there's,
messy.
and there's no shame in wiping down your machine when you're done.
That too.
For crying out loud.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. So here's a question. I don't know if you've gotten anything on Instagram yet. Sure. But another question for you. Nothing?
Nada.
Nothing. Oh, these people are missing out. My goodness. Here's another question for you. Speaking of social media, how much does it annoy you to get weird, random text messages from people or even friend requests from people that don't even bother to say hi? What's that do to you?
Mainly it's just a whole lot of creepy.
Whole lot of creepy? Yeah.
Um,
That's all you're gonna leave it at? Just a whole lot of creepy.
I think I've learned to just laugh at it now.
Yeah.
I used to get really annoyed at it
Really?
because it's like really like guys in particular. Like, do you think I'm stupid? Think I'm gonna let on to your little creepy ass comments? And, come on.
We're gonna sit down and do some videos. But one of the running jokes that you and I have going on right now is, will you stick your foot up my ass? Which is a quote from a text message that you got.
Yeah.
It was like at the end of a conversation.
No, I think that was the conversation.
Was that completely?
I think that was the conversation. Like he just went right into it.
I mean, kudos, buddy. I mean, you've got some guts, I guess. But you've also had like a lot of comments, weird comments. Some of my favorites being about your thighs and about your glutes and lovely
squat booty.
Squat booty, yeah. Like, do you honestly think that anyone out there in their right mind honestly think that's going to work or impress you in any way, shape, or form?
I don't know what some people are thinking. Like I'm a lot smarter than that. Come on.
Clearly, you are. Like, I didn't even have to talk to you for like a couple of minutes to know that you're an intelligent young woman.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I do wonder what guys think.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
then like they're rolling the dice that 1 in a million chance that the girl's gonna be like, yeah, totally. Give me your phone number.
Yeah, here's my number. Call me now. Put my foot up your ass. Sure.
That's freaking weird. Tell you what, we'll change topics quickly because there's a chance like I can actually do this now. And I wanted to wait until we had a chance to actually sit down and go over this. But so I was working today and I had a prank call or a scam call, I should say. And this was the scam call. I actually recorded the audio from my voicemail. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I could return the call. The issue at hand is extremely time sensitive. My name is Officer Craig Williams, and the hotline to my division is one.
Wait, was it Craig? Greg? Queg?
Greg?
Greg? I don't know.
1-800-577-4298. I repeat, it's 1-800-577-4298. Now, don't try to disregard this message and return the call.
I'm pretty sure that's what would you call a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. There's more.
If you don't return the call or I don't hear from your attorney either, the only thing I can do is wish you good luck as the situation unfolds on you.
This person needs to stop eating and then read the script.
Goodbye and take care.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Huh.
But that just, goodbye and take care.
Yeah, no kidding.
The care in that. So this was while I was working at the radio station today. And I called back, which I thought was only the prudent thing to do. This is what happened.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
They hired a leprechaun to read that.
Thank you for calling.
Or your retained attorney of record to return the call. The issue.
What's happening there is that the same guy who left me that message, which, by the way, was pre-recorded, is now listening to himself as I'm playing that message back to him. It gets worse.
At hand is extremely time sensitive. My name is Officer Craig
Rocket
Williams,
Man should have been
and the
handled a
hotline to
long
my
time
division
ago.
is 1-800-577.
He hung up on me. How dare he? There's more. Hold on.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, he hung up on me immediately.
Uh-huh.
Try again. This is number 3.
Rocket Man should have been handled.
Talk to my spaghetti!
What are we gonna do?
So that's me just hitting every button on the board.
That's awesome.
Oh, he hung up. This is number 4.
Your call is very important to us.
Oh,
Please stay on the line
there's
and
a-
you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
It's the Munchkin again. Yeah, he knew it was me. Oh, and he hung up. Number 5.
What do you want?
I want you to stop calling my work.
No!
Oh my God.
Feel that, buddy? No! No!
So I have broken this man already.
Mhm.
What do you want? There's one more. I called one more time, so 6 times in total. This goes on for a while because I wasn't sure when he hung up.
Oh.
A good long time too.
Yeah.
Like literally, I was waiting.
Unlike some other
That's a clip from Robin Hood. And of course, that song right there is Rock and Roll by Gary Glitter. I should have edited this. Okay. One more time. Now, this time what I did was instead of using the radio station phone, and there's the munchkin again. Instead of using the radio station phone, this time what I did was I used my own cell phone and put my cell phone on speakerphone and then put that next to the speaker where all the sound effects come from. And then I brought my microphone down so I could record the whole thing.
Transferred to the next available agent.
Oh, I'm blowing my nose. Excuse me. Come on, pick up.
Is this shit annoying yet?
Rocket Man, Rocket Man,
He hung up. So, yeah, that was my day dealing with idiots. A little bit more exciting than you dealing with idiots online for you, but still.
Right. That sounded like it was a lot of fun.
Oh, it was so much fun. Oh, my goodness. So much incredible fun. So, yeah. I don't know. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Nothing I can think of. I was hoping for some random questions here.
Yeah, nothing? Like, of all the
No.
times, like, you finally asked people, like, hey, ask me anything, and now they just disappeared.
Well, you know what? It is Saturday night. People are probably out doing things.
It's also Chinese New Year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know what? How long have we been doing this for? 30 minutes. I think we can call this. So I'm going to call this a success. This is a great test to see how the equipment is working. Do you hear that noise?
I do hear that.
Okay, that's what I've been listening for, right?
Okay.
So that is why we went to Long and McQuaid today, which great group of guys there, but that's why we went to Long and McQuaid today to try to figure out what that is. And so here's the quick thing. Like if I turn down your microphone and then mine, it goes away. So I'm thinking it's these microphones, but that actually doesn't make any sense because if it's these microphones, then why wouldn't this microphone make that same noise while we were over at Long and McQuaid?
Yeah. I noticed it kind of went away too when you played the clip from your computer.
Maybe I'll play something else here. Hold on.
Your call is very important to us.
Oh no, what I was doing was I was actually turning down our mics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you know what? If this works to the point where it will actually show up on the recording, then I'll be able to actually take this to the guys over at Long McQuaid and go, "This is the noise."
Okay. Yeah.
And I was hoping it was going to go away, but again, for all we know, it could actually be these headphones because I am using these headphones.
Right.
Right. So that's what the dude said. Anyway, where can they follow you again on social media?
On Instagram at Alicia Simpson 13 and search Alicia Simpson on Facebook.
Right. Right now, there's a beautiful photo of you with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer nose.
Yes, my fan page. Yeah.
Yes, your fan page. Exactly. And you know what? I haven't said this in a while, but if you want to follow me, you can follow me anywhere. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and on Mixer. Just search for the Media Jack. And feel free to leave questions in the comments down below if you're on Twitch or on YouTube. We are going to try to troubleshoot this so that I'm sorry if you hear that whiny noise, but we're going to try to troubleshoot it to the point where that noise doesn't show up anymore for whatever the reason may be. And like I said, there's a chance it actually still might be these headphones. Anyway, thank you, Alicia, for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
And for everyone else, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Buenas noches.
Oh, different languages.